Okay, now let us continue with the finding an area between two curves. So now let us consider we have this kind of graph where the graph in blue color here is fx, and the red color graph here we call it as gx. So in order for us to calculate the area between these two curves, so let's say I name this one as an area A, the green area here. So you can use the formula of A equals to an integrals of A to B, where A here is your x-axis limit, which is the n value of your x-axis, A and B. The first function fx minus gx, where the value of fx must be always greater than gx. Okay, it must be in order to make sure the value of area must be in a positive value. How do we determine fx is greater than gx? So let's say here, if I use an example, something like this, if you have a vertical line, we know that the upper part here, the value, let's say the value is 3, and the value for the bottom one here is 1. So in order for you to determine which one is greater, the value of upper part must be always greater compared to the bottom one. Same goes with this graph. If you want to calculate which one is greater, so the upper part must be greater than the bottom one. So that's why we are going to minus between fx to gx, fx minus gx. Here we can get a clearer understanding, and we try to do an example after this. Okay, then let's move on to the example. Alright, so now let us see the example. So the question here asks you to find area region enclosed by y equals to x squared and y equals to square root of x. Okay, let us recall the area when we have two curves. This is the curve number 1 and curve number 2. So in order for us to determine the area of two curves, so I write it again here. It's supposed to be A to B fx minus with gx dx. So now the issue is we need to determine which one will become the value of fx and which function will be the value of your gx. If you look into both of the equation here, there's no gx and fx. So in order to determine which one is your fx, which one is your gx, whether you like it or not, you need to draw the graph. So the graph is already here. Okay, you can try to draw it by yourself later. So the y equals to square root of x is a graph in a blue color, and the red color graph here is belong to y equals to x to the power of 2. So if you look into this part, you can try to draw a straight line, vertical straight line like this. You can determine that the point at the upper part lies at the blue color line, and the bottom point here lies at the red color line. So you can see that the upper part here will be your fx, and the bottom one will be gx, since we already know that the value of fx must be always greater or equals than gx. Must be always greater. So here we can see that the upper part here, which is square root of x, will be the value of fx, and gx will be the value of your x squared. So here you can set up another integrals here. A is equals to the integral of, let's say here, the value for your x is 0, and the value here is supposed to be 1. So it will be 0 and 1, because the value of your x-axis is 0 and 1. Your fx now is a square root of x. minus with x to the power of 2 dx. So in order for you to simplify or to solve the integral part here, you are going to change the square root into x to the power of half minus with x power of 2 dx. And then you can start to integrate it one by one, which is it will be 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 1 minus x squared. It will be x2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. And don't forget to write the limit that you have there. So you can simplify and substitute the value later, which is you are supposed to get here x 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2 minus with x cubed over 3. 3 over 2 here you can bring it up and bring it up, and then it will become 2 over 3 x 3 over 2 minus with x cubed over 3. Then you can start to substitute the value of 1 and 0 into x. So I think the last value is given here, which is it will become 1 over 2. You can try to substitute the value here, because from here to here there's a empty solution, so I already show it here. Okay, you can try to pause the video and repeat it again and again for you to understand this part. So to have a better understanding, let us see another example after this, which is we need to do it by your own. Okay. Alright, so see you in the next video.